Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
Alright. Sherlock, the Northwood Agency is based in Boston, Massachusetts, America. They engage in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they are regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. So we've had a lot of missing people. They have a solid reputation built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives, and he corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential, as for now. I've included an approximate translation of the characters that you discovered, though it is rough and I must admit rather enigmatic. Sincerely yours, Mycroft. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggot in the fruit, wait for your awakening to honour you. This is a translation by a British person. Just pointing that out. Light of Abyss. He is the one that you chose to show us the beauty of deep blackness. Light of Abyss. He is the one who carries your mark on the body. He became one of yours. Light of Abyss. For his call, depths answer. For his call, depths answer, and we shall answer in your name. Light of Abyss. His body is seaweed. His body is octopus. His voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great be fulfilled.
So, the poor devil who lay under this warehouse was indeed the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood. His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity. But what brought him to this place?
He was investigating the same thing we were investigating.
Furthermore, if this detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates. They are rightly regarded as proven professionals. Therefore, this dying man's last efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger was also coated with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very same dust upon the floor.
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within a rectangle.
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath Warehouse 12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship to some as of yet unknown destination. For the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are, have a small advantage. We should give them no more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition symbol signify to you?
Oh, it's not. It shouldn't be a rectangle. It's not. Well, it's kind of an addition. It's a cross, I would suspect. Can I type? I can type. But it should be. It should. I think if I'm right, it probably should be a square, not a rectangle. Switzerland. No, that was a Z. Should be a square.
Switzerland, of course. Watson, we shall divide our tasks. I shall report the particulars of Mr. Colby's death, as this affair requires the utmost in tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Watson, you know I'm impersonal, each man to his specialty. I rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately. And, Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss and determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be found, I believe it holds the answers that we seek. Now, hurry, man. The game is on.
The statue's got his own seat. Uh-oh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of a video, because I do that out of habit when I open up a new game. Yes, the game just crashed, so we're back here, because I had to catch up. It only took me about 10 minutes. It took me a little less than 10 minutes, actually, to get back to this point, because I knew what I was doing. We are now going to just teleport ourselves back to 221B Baker Street, say we're going to Switzerland, and then see if the game crashes. I did try it, so I saved this game and then it went on a bit, and the game didn't crash. So hopefully it was just, you've been doing a lot, and not, we don't like your recording.
Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
They deal with missing people. Amos thingamywhat's it was, but we can't discuss it because it's confidential. Blah. Weird translation that has spelling errors because he's English. Blah, blah, blah. Horrible, weird, light of abyss. Blah, blah, blah. Cthulhu.
So, the poor devil who lay under this warehouse was indeed the owner of the passport embellished with the drawing made in blood. His thumb was gashed. He is most assuredly the one who made the drawing during his captivity. But what brought him to this place? Furthermore, if this detective agency has any standing, it rests on the reputation of its associates. They are rightly regarded as proven professionals. Therefore, this dying man's last efforts were to leave clues for those who might come after him. Remember, Watson, this man's forefinger was also coated with dust, and we found drawing drawn in that very same dust upon the floor.
Exactly, Holmes. An addition symbol was there, placed within a rectangle.
Let us consider the facts, Watson. A number of people were taken by force underneath Warehouse 12, drugged, and then transferred in boxes by ship to some as of yet unknown destination. For the moment, London has nothing more to tell us. These people, whoever they are, have a small advantage. We should give them no more. We must make our departure, but to what destination? Wait, Watson! I have a sudden thought. What do an Edelweiss and a rectangle containing an addition symbol signify to you?
I mean, technically a square is a form of rectangle, so I probably shouldn't have corrected him when he said it was a rectangle containing an addition symbol. But I mean, it is a cross. It's not a plus sign. It's a cross. And I realise that those are technically the same thing, but they're also kind of not. Yes, so we were right with Switzerland.
Switzerland, of course. Watson, we shall divide our tasks. I shall report the particulars of Mr. Colby's death, as this affair requires the utmost in tact and discretion.
Well, I never. Thank you, I am sure.
Watson, you know I'm impersonal, each man to his specialty. I rely on you to book passage for 2 to the continent immediately. And, Watson, see what you can learn of an institute called the Black Edelweiss, and determine if it is located in Switzerland. If this place can be found, I believe it holds the answers that we seek. Now, hurry, man. The game is on.
Don't crash, please. Please be on. Oh! Yeah! Woo!
Hold on, Holmes. You are reading some penny dreadful. Here I thought to find you deep in some ancient news clippings, seeking similarities with our case, and yet you waste your time reading some outlandish adventure based upon some improbable hero.
Beware of considering popular literature as unworthy of our interest, Watson. Besides, am I not myself considered by some of your readers as an improbable hero living out outlandish adventures?
Holmes, you go too far.
Let's not speak on this, Watson.
This horrible statuette gives my nerves a shake, Holmes. This trip to Switzerland, it brings back unpleasant associations, doesn't it?
Watson, those events should remain where they belong, in the past. However, I will not be joining you in Switzerland. When the train arrives in Lyon, I'm afraid we must part company, as I have business elsewhere that will take some time.
But Holmes...
As a doctor, your impeccable credentials will allow you to ably advance our investigation at the Black Edelweiss Institute. My presence would likely only arouse suspicion and harm our cause. I am writing the name of a Swiss policeman on this piece of paper. He is stationed at the village near the Institute and is a most reliable and capable man. Turn to him should you entertain even the slightest suspicions during your visit.
And you, Holmes?
As for me, Watson, I will investigate this case from the other side.
Yes, I'm getting, oh, what's it called? No, it's gone. The name's gone. The illustrious client, I think. Getting a feeling, getting those kind of vibes. The 11th of September 1894, heading to the Black Edelweiss.
Keep your wits about you, Watson. Should you witness anything out of the ordinary, no matter how trifling it seems, go immediately to the valley and ask for Superintendent Bilger. I know him. He's a trustworthy fellow and has been informed of your presence in his district. He should prove to be an able ally.
Very friendly place by the looks of it.
Here now, this is hardly reassuring. Coachman, wait for me here.
Ah, I thought this might be what those symbols were. Popping up. It's not the audience, Dave, I know that, because this game doesn't have one. Can I talk to him?
I have no interest in going there.
Okay.
How can I help you, Mynheer?
Good day, sir. I am Dr. Watson. I have just come from London, and...
You must see Fraulein Muller. Please, if you could. She is over there.
He seems friendly.
She was so impatient to receive your visit. She has made remarkable progress. But the doctor can explain everything far better than I. Look, here she is now.
She does not look healthy.
My little daughter.
Yeah, she does not look healthy. Where's... Oh, there he is. Can I talk to these people?
I should leave these good people to their reconciliation.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure they're reconciling. They're not even... I mean, from a game perspective, you could be like, oh, yeah, these two talking to each other because they're looking at each other. This poor lass, she's just staring at the floor, and it's sad enough putting, and I'm not entirely sure I trust it here. Isn't that from Lego? That lion? Huh. Loads of boxes. Yes, not entirely sure what these pictures are. They might have been specially made, I suppose, for the game. I can sword. I can speak word. I can sword. I clearly can't speak word. Right.
Good day, miss. I am Dr. Watson. I believe you have word of my visit.
Indeed, Doctor. Your letter said you wished to speak with Dr. Gyjax. I will see if he is ready to receive you.
Thank you, miss.
Good morning, Dr. Watson. I must say I viewed your letter with both astonishment and pride. You want to know more about our methods of treatment in order to compare them with those applied in your country.
Indeed, Doctor. I am sure that we British could learn a great deal from our colleagues on the continent.
Probably.
You are quite right, my dear Doctor. But this professional consultation could have been managed with greater efficiency and ease by correspondence. I'm sure you can understand my time, as is yours, is quite valuable. Pray tell, what precisely brought you to the Black Edelweiss, Dr. Watson?
It is quite simple. Through some random events, I encountered a man who was a former patient of yours. His actions suggested that he was suffering from such disorders as...
Good morning. I am Amos Colby from the Northwood Agency of Boston, Massachusetts.
Is something wrong, Doctor?
That's Holmes.
Upon my word, this man who claims to be from the Northwood Agency is an obvious fraud. The true Amos Colby died and was buried just a few days ago in London. I must now tell you everything. I am here because one of your staff has engaged in a dangerous trade between this institution and parties in England. Moreover, those activities are tied to a murderous sect, which...
And you think that this man could be one of them?
Indeed. It is entirely within reason that he is here to eliminate any traces of their criminal enterprise, if you see my meaning.
Indeed I do, Doctor. Let me show you out.
He's involved.
I trust that...
Please return at this same time tomorrow, and I promise I will be entirely at your disposal. But I entreat you, please maintain complete discretion on these matters. May I depend on your cooperation?
Most assuredly, but...
It's gonna push you out.
Good morning, sir. How may I be of assistance?
You can start by telling your men to all take a few steps back. Then we can have a nice friendly...
Very interesting. We have indications of a personality breakdown and related paranoia. I must ask you to come with me to the examination room so we can reveal your deeper problems.
That's a perfectly normal scream.
Do not worry, it's nothing serious.
Stand where you are.
I need something.
Yeah, I thought this was Holmes.
I need something. If I fill it with water, the doctor will have only a harmless injection to use. And there, it is done.
Several drops alone will be enough to sedate a horse. There. That's excellent. Kunz, throw him into the holding chamber.